What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Motivation Monday. Today, I'm going to be talking about why I've been missing for the past week, and it's also the topic of this video. That's going to be setback. I encountered early last week a setback in the gym. I was deadlifting and wasn't paying attention to my form, wasn't being smart, hurt my lower back pretty bad, couldn't walk for 2 whole days, and yeah, it was not pretty. So obviously I've been out of the gym for an entire week, which for me, that feels like an eternity. I haven't not worked out this long since the last time I injured myself. But with setbacks comes a lot of positive stuff, I think, if you choose to look at it that way. I mean, you can look at it as a setback, you can look at it as an obstacle and something that maybe you don't even overcome, you just give up because of it. Or you can look at it as a whole slew of opportunity. That's kind of how I choose to look at it. So even though I was hurt, I didn't have any content, I wasn't able to put stuff out, I wasn't able to go to the gym, it gave me time to step back, to reassess some stuff, to build a game plan, and of course to learn from it, right? To reassess what I was doing for that exact exercise and just learn from it and know that I'm gonna have to critique my form, critique the way I'm doing it and maybe the loads that I'm using so I don't hurt myself again. But that brings me to what I want to talk about today, and that is, how do you address your setbacks? And it's not, what do you do when you encounter a setback, it's how do you address your setbacks? Because let's be honest, everybody runs into setbacks, big or small, they're a part of everyone's life. Nothing goes exactly perfectly A to B when you set up a plan, right? There's a lot of little dots in between where you have to jump around, take 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward. There's the component that is your mindset, right? I think that's the most important part of a setback, is how you approach it mentally. That's gonna really give you a kind of a glimpse of how you're going to come out of it. If you approach it negatively, it's probably going to have a negative impact on whatever you're trying to do. But if you can get past that initial want to be bummed out, to be fed up, and to approach it negatively, you can look at the positives, you can look at the things you can get out of it, and a lot of times it kind of knocks us out of our routine, and it gives us an opportunity to look at things differently. If you can look at a setback that way, I think you grow so much more from it. Now, again, like anything in our progress and our success, it's not comfortable, right? It's much more comfortable to just moan and complain about your setback than it is to, first of all, admit that sometimes it's your fault that you got the setback in the first place. Like in my case, it's my fault for the way I was working out. And second of all, you're able to then accept that responsibility and move forward because you grow as a person, right? When you accept the responsibility for it, or you just are at peace with how it happened, you can move forward and grow from that and understand what happened that sets you back, instead of just blaming the world for it, blaming the universe, blaming whoever you want to blame for it. You can take that ownership and grow personally. So it's a character builder, it's perseverance, it's a mindset builder, right? Because you're now not only doing what you set out to do A to B, you're now doing more, you're doing stuff on top of that because the setback has made it harder. And overall, you're going to become a better person, right? Let's just look at it mathematically, right? If I was going from 1 to 3, I knew I had to grow 2 units. But if I have a roadblock that subtracts 1 the minute I get to 2, I have to grow from 1 to 2, then 1 to 2 again, and then to 3. I had to grow 3 units there. So that's a really rudimentary way of looking at it, but the idea remains, setbacks actually allow you to grow more on the same journey you set out to. So I knew from this that I was going to grow in strength, but from this setback, I'm also growing in my knowledge of lifting, my knowledge of my body, my knowledge of my form work, and of course my perseverance, my resolve, my will to keep going. I could have given up. I could have said, you know what? I've hurt my back a couple times now lifting. I'm gonna keep doing it. Why should I continue? But I didn't. I stuck it out. I'm gonna go back, and today, literally right after this video, I'm going to the gym and I'm doing a light back workout. I'm gonna take it easy and figure out where I'm at and start rebuilding right from there. Because that's the only thing I can do, right? I'm good enough now that I can feel better, I can go back in, so why waste any more time? I'm gonna go in, it's gonna be humbling, but I'm gonna find where I'm at, and I'm just gonna start reworking from that base immediately. Not gonna waste any time, and I'm not gonna sit there and feel sorry for myself, because that's not gonna do anything for me. That's not gonna fix the problem, and that's not gonna get any more, that's not gonna give me any more opportunities, that's not gonna give me any more success by feeling sorry for myself. So guys, when you encounter a setback, or if you're encountering one right now, step back from the setback, look at it, try to put a positive spin on it, and then go out and attack it. Get some more out of it, get that extra unit of growth that you've now been given the opportunity to achieve. And don't always look at it as something that's bad. Try to look at it as something that's positive. Well, that's all I've got for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you're happy that I'm back. Comment down below what you'd like to see more of. Subscribe for more daily videos. And as always, guys, I'll see you in tomorrow's video.